18 years ago, the Dhar family, consisting of Pushkaran and his son, Kunal, were forced to leave Kashmir by terrorists. Pushkaran and Kunal relocate to Bombay, where Kunal grows up. One day, the police knock on Kunal's door, informing him that his father had lost his hold from a crowded local train and was instantly killed after falling on the rails. A devastated Kunal arranges his father's funeral before he can reconcile to living alone. Relatives contact him from Jammu, informing him that his father had promised to look after a young woman named Renuka. Kunal agrees to fulfill his father's promise. Udharan Chennai. When Renuka arrives, she finds out about the untimely death and wants to return, but ticket reservation forces her to stay with Kunal for a week. It is this week that changes their lives, for they fall in love and get married. Udharan. They spend their first night together at a hotel, where they encounter Johnny, a womanizer who tells the manager to book them into the honeymoon suite. A few nights later, police storm into their house and arrest the two. During the interrogation, it is revealed that their intimate night at the hotel was secretly recorded and uploaded onto a porn website. Kunal realizes that Johnny was responsible for having them exploited. Udharan. Meanwhile, Renuka is forced by the police to sign papers and testify against Kunal. As she is led out, she encounters Kunal, who tells her the truth and begs her not to sign the papers. All these feelings of guilt, embarrassment, and confusion proves too much for Renuka. She then jumps off the ledge and commits suicide in front of Kunal. Kunal is sent to prison since he refuses to admit guilt to the false charge. Udharan. Kunal is later able to prove himself innocent and decides to track down Johnny and his team to get revenge. He discovers Johnny is working for a businesswoman Simi Roy, who secretly is the porn website creator living in Zurich, Switzerland. Kunal leaves for Zurich in order to take revenge against Johnny and Simi Roy. Udharan. In Zurich, Kunal comes across Ali, a modern-day emo, who runs an adults-only shop. In his shop, Kunal sees a magazine featuring an adult actress he had seen on the same website where his and Renuka's video was featured. Udharan Chennai. Kunal and Ali track the girl down in a bar where she is a prostitute. Instead, Kunal finds a young girl being held hostage and beats up the bodyguards, but gets hit by Simi Roy. The next day, Kunal overhears Simi fighting with her abusive daughter, Tanya, about being drunk and doing sexual activities with her girlfriend. Kunal then asks Simi about the blue film porn website, but Simi lies to him. Udharan. The girl Kunal helped is revealed to be Annie and tells Kunal that after her hometown got destroyed in the Gujarat earthquake, which killed her parents, her uncle sold her to Johnny and his friend Vic for money. She tried to escape but was quickly captured and forced to enter the porn industry and be sexually exploited. Udharan. Kunal and Ali lure Johnny and his bouncer goons into a trap during the fight. Ali is fatally stabbed by Johnny in the genitalia, but is still able to kill Johnny and his men. Before dying, Ali reveals that he knows Simi Roy is the main mastermind behind the pornography website and also controls the red light district in Zurich. Udharan. Kunal asks Tanya for help, and in return, he will help her ruin Simi's life and reputation. Simi, who sees her own daughter on her porn website following a news report, feels devastated and is confronted by Kunal and Tanya, where Tanya kills her following a brief fight. Kunal is found not guilty of all charges and starts a new life with Annie.